Today, I'm going to show you how to make Oyakodon, a classic Japanese chicken and egg rice bowl that's not just a comforting dish, but also surprisingly effective for weight loss. Yes, you heard that right. A dish that's packed with flavor and can also help you shed those extra pounds. If turning this traditional favorite into a health-boosting meal sounds good to you, get your aprons on and let's get cooking. If you're new to the channel, I'm Geronimo, and I'm a professional chef and product designer in the San Francisco Bay Area. Alright, let's dive into the first part of our Oyakodon, the sauce. In the mixing bowl, start with 4.5 tablespoons of coconut aminos, our soy sauce alternative, 2 1/4 tablespoons of fresh orange juice for a citrusy zing, and 1.5 tablespoons of fish sauce, and 2 1/4 teaspoons of rice vinegar for a subtle tang, elevating the overall taste. Moving on to our spices, we have a 1/4 teaspoon each of garlic powder and ginger powder. These aromatics will bring warmth and a slight kick. And finally, just a 1/4 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil for that nutty undertone. Give it a good whiskey whisk until everything is well combined. This sauce will bring a little sweet, a touch of tang, and a burst of umami. Now that our sauce is ready, it's time to prep the other key players in our Oyakodon. First up, our onion. Take half of a small yellow onion and slice it thinly. Each slice should be thin enough to absorb the sauce, but still retain a bit of crunch. Let's not forget about the scallions. Thinly slice 2 scallions, keeping some for cooking and some for garnishing. Next, let's tackle the chicken. We've got 2 boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You want to cut these into small, bite-sized pieces. Remember, every piece should be about the same size for even cooking. Now for a bit of heat. Add a pinch of cayenne pepper to the chicken. It's optional, but a little goes a long way in giving this dish a subtle kick. Alright, with our onions, chicken, and scallions prepped, it's time to bring everything together in the skillet. This is where our ingredients transform and meld their flavors. Grab a 10-inch skillet and pour in the aromatic sauce we whisked together earlier. Now, let's not forget our secret ingredient, the dashi. Add 4.5 tablespoons of dashi or chicken broth into the mix. The dashi is not just any broth, it's the soul of our dish, infusing it with a depth of flavor found traditionally in Japanese food. I'll leave a link in the description of the one I'm using. Set your heat to medium-high and gently bring our sauce and dashi combo to a simmer. Watch as it starts to bubble slightly, and that's when you know it's just right. Now, stir in the thinly sliced onions, and we want them to cook down for about 5 minutes until they're half tender and have absorbed some of the flavor. Next, add in the chicken pieces across the skillet and let them simmer with a lid on for about 5 to 7 minutes. We want them to cook through and soak up all that saucy goodness. As our Oyakodon is coming together beautifully in the skillet, I just wanted to take a moment. If you're enjoying this recipe and the little tips I'm sharing, why not hit that subscribe button? It's a small click for you, but it means the world to me. Plus, you'll get notified every time I share more health-conscious recipes like this one. Alright, back to our dish. Lastly, sprinkle the reserved thinly sliced scallions over the chicken. The scallions will add a fresh oniony zing, complementing the deeper flavors in our skillet. Now, let's talk eggs, the crowning glory of our Oyakodon. Crack 2 large eggs into a bowl and give them a quick whisk. You're looking for a nice frothy mixture. This is what's going to give our dish that creamy, dreamy texture. Gently pour the beaten eggs over the chicken and onions. Do this evenly, allowing the egg to flow through the gaps and spaces. Then cover the skillet with a lid and let everything cook on medium-low heat. This gentle simmer is what we need to get the eggs just right. About 2 to 3 minutes should do it. You want the eggs to be softly set, almost like a custard. Once the eggs are set to your liking, it's time to plate up. Spoon some cooked brown rice onto your favorite bowl. Then with a gentle hand, drop the chicken, egg, and onion mixture over the rice. Garnish with the remaining scallions you set aside earlier. And for those who love a bit of spice, a sprinkle of shichimi togarashi adds a beautiful color and an extra kick. And there you have it, a dish that's as nourishing as it is delicious. Oyakodon reimagined in a way that's both health conscious and full of flavor. Let's eat. Alright y'all, let's take a bite. I like to eat it with a little bit of everything, some chicken, egg, onion, and rice. It's got a big spoonful here. Definitely a lot of protein and fiber from the brown rice. And bon appetit. Wow. I love how saucy this is, and the egg is nice and silky. You got some sweet and savory flavors going on, and everything is pretty much just like tender and juicy. It's freaking delicious. Yep, it's the real deal. So as you can see, this was really easy to make, and it's a really great meal for weight loss as it's got tons of protein and the fiber from the brown rice, which is really great for being a health conscious meal. So I can't wait for you to give it a try. If you enjoyed this video, check out my video here where I show you how to make my Hainanese chicken rice recipe, another elevated comfort food classic. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.